Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. B&B early week spoilers Sept 2 to 6. Saving Steffy, Luna's downfall, Sheila's friendships. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of September 2, 2024 are in. Next week, fans can expect Luna Nozowa's, Lisa Yamada, downfall to begin. That also coincides with John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, rescuing Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McThinswood. There could also be some interesting twists regarding Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and Sheila Carter Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown. Let's get started on discussing what's coming up in the CBS soap. B&B spoilers for the week of September 2 reveal that Steffy will likely be saved. We know that on Friday, August 30, Steffy will be starving and weak, begging for Finn to find her. That same episode, Finn finds a clue in Bill Spencer's Dawn Diamond house. That clue is likely going to be Steffy's cell phone, which she left after seeing Luna kiss Bill. Finn has already gotten worried about Steffy. Finn has spoken to Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, and Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, about Steffy leaving. No one seems concerned except for Finn. It seems that the soap is going to use the Cyan connection once again. Steffy wrote her wedding ring in the Wednesday, August 28 episode. At that same time, Finn feared something wasn't right with Steffy. When Steffy doesn't check in on her children, Finn will definitely know something is wrong. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of September 2 suggest it will mark the beginning of Luna's downfall. Luna thinks she is getting away with Tom Starr, Clint Howard, and Paul Hollis Hollister's, Hollis W. Chambers, deaths. Luna also thinks she will get away with Steffy's death. Then Luna took some evidence to Deputy Chief Bradley Baker, Dan Martin, to help seal Penelope Poppy Nozowa's, Romy Park, fate. That could prove to be Luna's biggest mistake, though. Once Bill talks to Poppy, he could realize he never questioned Luna about the paternity test or the murders. Bill just assumed Luna was innocent. If directly asked, will Luna confess to Bill? Bill could also realize something is wrong when Finn comes looking for Steffy. With life focused on finding the real killer, will she end up realizing it's her own niece? As for Sheila, she has some interesting interactions with Katie lately. While Katie had some snark with her comments to Sheila, she also didn't seem to exactly hate the reformed villain. Remember, it was Katie that gave Flo Fulton Logan, last played by Katrina Bowden, a chance. Then Katie helped Flo get accepted by Donna Logan, Jennifer Garice, and eventually Brooke. So could this be a blossoming friendship between Katie and Sheila? Imagine Brooke and Donna's faces if that happens. The week of September 2 to 6 on The Bold and the Beautiful promises high drama and intense emotions as the Forrester, Logan, and Spencer families find themselves caught in a whirlwind of secrets, betrayals, and unforeseen alliances. The stakes are higher than ever as the characters navigate through a maze of treachery, love, and redemption. This week, the focus shifts to Steffy Forrester's fight for survival, Luna's rapid descent, and Sheila Carter's manipulative games that pull everyone deeper into her web. Saving Steffy, a fight for life. The week begins with a somber tone as Steffy Forrester's condition takes a turn for the worse. The fierce and independent woman, who has always been the glue holding her family together, is now lying in a hospital bed, her fate uncertain. After a devastating accident, the doctors are racing against time to save her life. The news sends shockwaves through the Forrester family, leaving them on the brink of despair. Ridge Forrester is a man on the edge, torn between his roles as a father and a leader. His usually unshakable demeanor crumbles as he watches his daughter fight for her life. Taylor Hayes, Steffi's mother, returns to Los Angeles in a flurry of emotions, desperate to be by her daughter's side. The once fractured family finds themselves united in their love for Steffy, but old wounds are never far from the surface. Hope Logan, ever the optimist, takes it upon herself to be the voice of reason and hope in this dark time. She believes in miracles and is determined to keep Steffi's spirits high, even if Steffy is unconscious. But Hope's unwavering faith also stirs feelings of guilt within Liam Spencer. He's haunted by the choices he's made and the pain he's caused Steffy in the past. As he stands vigil by her bedside, Liam vows to make things right. But deep down, he knows that if Steffy doesn't pull through, he may never forgive himself. As the week progresses, the situation grows more dire. The doctors inform the family that Steffi's chances of survival are dwindling, and they must prepare for the worst. This grim prognosis forces Ridge and Taylor to confront the reality of potentially losing their daughter. In a heart-wrenching scene, the two share a moment of raw vulnerability, reflecting on the joys and sorrows of raising Steffy. They pray for a miracle, but the clock is ticking. Luna's downfall, a dangerous game. While the Forrester family rallies around Steffy, Luna finds herself on a path of destruction. The young designer, who once seemed poised for greatness, is now teetering on the edge of ruin. Her ambition has always been her driving force, but it's also been her downfall. Luna has made too many enemies and crossed too many lines, and this week it all comes crashing down. Luna's biggest mistake was underestimating the power of her rivals. Her cutthroat tactics and ruthless behavior have alienated her from the very people she once sought to impress. The fashion world, once at her feet, now turns its back on her. As her designs are rejected and her reputation tarnished, Luna spirals into a state of paranoia and desperation. In a bid to salvage her career, Luna makes a bold move that could either save her or destroy her completely. She decides to leak confidential information about Forrester Creations to a rival fashion house, hoping to bring down the company that she believes has wronged her. But Luna's plan backfires spectacularly. Not only does her betrayal become public knowledge, but it also leads to legal action against her. Facing lawsuits, a ruined career, and public disgrace, Luna is forced to confront the reality of her situation. As her world crumbles, Luna's personal life is also in shambles. Her relationship with Thomas Forrester, which was already on shaky ground, implodes under the weight of her actions. Thomas, who once saw potential in Luna, is disgusted by her deceit and ends things with her for good. Alone and out of options, Luna realizes that she has no one to blame but herself. But in true soap opera fashion, Luna's story doesn't end in defeat. As she hits rock bottom, a mysterious figure from her past resurfaces with an offer she can't refuse. The details of this new alliance are shrouded in secrecy, but one thing is clear: Luna is far from finished. She's a fighter, and she's determined to rise from the ashes, no matter the cost. Meanwhile, Sheila Carter continues to weave her web of deceit, manipulating those around her with her trademark cunning. Sheila has always been a master at playing the long game, and this week, her machinations take center stage. She's been working behind the scenes, forging unlikely alliances and sowing seeds of discord, all with one goal in mind: to secure her place in the lives of her enemies. Sheila's primary target this week is Brooke Logan, who has always been a thorn in her side. Sheila knows that to bring down Brooke, she must first isolate her from her loved ones. She starts by ingratiating herself with Bill Spencer, playing on his vulnerabilities, and convincing him that Brooke is not to be trusted. Bill, still reeling from his breakup with Katie, is more susceptible to Sheila's manipulation than he realizes. But Sheila doesn't stop there. She also reaches out to Deacon Sharp, knowing that his complicated history with Brooke makes him the perfect pawn in her game. Deacon, who has been trying to stay on the straight and narrow, finds himself drawn back into Sheila's orbit. Despite his better judgment, Deacon can't resist the allure of Sheila's promises, and soon he's embroiled in her schemes. As Sheila tightens her grip on Bill and Deacon, she also sets her sights on Taylor. Sheila has always envied Taylor's close relationship with Ridge, and she sees an opportunity to drive a wedge between them. By playing on Taylor's insecurities and feeding her doubts about Ridge's loyalty, Sheila hopes to push Taylor into making a move that will alienate her from the Forrester family for good. But as Sheila's plans come to fruition, she faces a new challenge. A former ally who knows all of Sheila's darkest secrets reappears with a demand. Either Sheila helps them with a dangerous scheme, or they'll expose her to the world. For the first time in a long time, Sheila finds herself on the defensive, and it's a position she doesn't like. Despite the mounting pressure, Sheila remains as dangerous as ever. She's a woman who has survived countless betrayals, and she's not about to let anyone get the better of her. As the week comes to a close, it's clear that Sheila's games are far from over. The question is, how many lives will she destroy before she's done? Conclusion. The early week spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful from September 2 to 6 promise a roller coaster of emotions and high-stakes drama. With Steffi's life hanging in the balance, Luna's career in freefall, and Sheila's web of deceit growing ever more tangled, the characters of B&B are in for a tumultuous ride. As alliances shift and secrets are revealed, one thing is certain: the fallout from this week will be felt for a long time to come.